Greetings, gorgeous beings, wherever in the world you are tuning in from and greeting me from. I'd love to connect with you, know a little bit more about you. Just put your name and where you're coming from in the comments below. I want to start by saying and honouring this beautiful space that Sarah has created on the Spiritual Events Directory. I'm absolutely honoured to be here in this space. Hello DJ, how are you? And thank you for participating and commenting and being involved. And Sarah's asked me very kindly to come share this space with you guys over the next month. So I'm really excited to be here, to be in this beautiful energy that you guys have all created together as well. So you're watching from New Zealand. Hello. Beautiful. So I am in New Zealand as well. So I met our beautiful Sarah about 10 years ago when I was living over in Australia at the Paradigm Summit, which was all about understanding artificial intelligence and our connection to the universe. So I've been honoured to know Sarah for quite some time, but I wanted to jump on here tonight and talk about the power of manifesting magic in your life, because I know that at the moment with COVID and everything that's going on, there's a lot of craziness, the energy's shifting, and there's a lot of releasing going on at the moment as well. So I really thought it'd be nice, I'll jump on here, have a little bit of a conversation about creating your dreams, what you guys want in your lives, and where you guys are at so far. Hey Kerry, how are you? Hey Rowena, hey Mandy, thank you for tuning in. And then pull some cards for you guys as well. So a little bit about my background. Obviously I touched on I've been in Australia for the last 10 years. I'm a crazy Kiwi now living on the wild west coast of New Zealand. I hope I can help you. I'd be more than happy to help you. Full moon tomorrow night. I know, it's amazing. So I'm sitting here actually out in my shed, which is why it's a little bit dark, and connecting with the energy of the moon. So I'm a bit of a creature of the night, which obviously a lot of you beautiful ladies are as well. And I can never sleep when there's a full moon. The energy at the moment is just electrifying. So it's a really nice time for us to actually acknowledge where we're at the moment, acknowledge any emotions or any thoughts that might be coming up to the surface for us. And it's all about, namaste, connecting with ourselves and our inner self. So maybe it might be really nice just to start setting this space by doing a little bit of a clearing. So here in New Zealand, you probably, if you're not from New Zealand, you'll be familiar with the haka, and we connect a lot with the energy of the earth, the sky and the sea. So our connection with the elements is really, really important, and it's something that's part of our philosophy in the Kiwi culture. So you'll see a lot we use when we're clearing. We use vibration, and vibration is a really beautiful way that you can clear your energy. So there's so many ways, and just comment if you want down below how you guys clear your energy. Do you bring in the white light? You know, do you use song? Do you use colour? What is your primary sense, and how are you sensing the world around you at the moment and what's happening, and how are you vibrating and connecting with those around you? So I'm just going to start by clearing my energy as well, making sure I'm in a pure heart space, which is just so important when we're connecting with ourselves and we're connecting with spirit, and we're asking for higher guidance as well to create the life of our spiritual purpose. So we're aligning that by understanding where we're coming from and how we can help fulfill our purpose here and open up those beautiful gifts and give them out to the world, because God knows we need it at the moment, right guys? So all we're going to do, if you're not familiar with clearing, you can do your own clearing technique, or you can join me if you like, and all I'm going to do is just sense the energy around my body and use my fingers and vibrate that energy around my body, a bit like, you know, moving through and sensing that energy field. Does it feel thick? Does it feel light? Is it heavy? And, you know, depending what your dominant sense is and how you connect, whether it's through taste, whether it's through visual, whether it's through sound, or you're clairsentient, whatever that clear is for you, there's usually one that stands out initially. So just let that information flow through Hello, beautiful people. Just right below when you're tuning in from. And all I'm going to do is start at the base of my feet and just clear around all that energy and just shake it off, basically. So this is a really nice way you can start your day as well, and you can finish your day and set that right intention for the day. So whether you get up in the morning and practice some really good deep breathing techniques, and then use this clearing technique, using your energy basics and just making sure each day that you're clearing your energy, you're protecting your energy, you're connecting with your guides, and you're showing gratitude. And if you start that way, your day that way, then you're going to get yourself in a really, really nice space to help set you up for success. And that's ideally what we want to be doing, Yes, you can ask me a question, please do. No problem. Ask questions away. I'm not used to this beautiful interaction. Usually I'm on doing my lives and it's me and a couple other people, so I'm very grateful. Thank you guys for being here and listening as well. So all I'm going to do now is go back to that clearing, that beautiful technique. I'm going to stand up hopefully, and you can see I'm just going to start at the base of my legs. You're probably not going to be able to see that, and all I'm doing is I'm just moving up my legs, moving up my thighs, moving up around between your legs, of course. So that's all about your relationships, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with those around you, just clearing off any negative comments that you might have had during the day. Maybe you had an argument because everyone's in each other's space at the moment, so you are just feeling into each of those chakra points as well, and remembering you want to be doing your front energy, what's coming towards you, and also the energy behind you as well. So things from the past, whether it's past life, past memories, whatever's holding on there as well. So what do I specialise in? Very good question. So my background is I started as a psychosomatic therapist about 15 years ago. So psychosomatic therapy is around, you've probably all heard of Louise Hay's, understanding our body-mind communication, looking at traditional Chinese medicine and understanding how the way you look, even, the Chinese do a lot of things like face reading, understanding how our body is the map of our emotions and our thoughts. So that's a lot of emotional release work, a lot of body language, body communication, that kind of thing. So that's how I started out. Is it PS? I think you're just asking about the chakras. Yeah, so I love the chakras, love working with the energy of the chakras. For you feeling like this on top of your solar plexus at the moment, just under your ribs, is it PS, was it? So I'm sensing there's a little bit of blockage there with your power. So I'm feeling like someone is kind of suffocating you right now, and you're not actually being able to speak your truth. So you're really holding yourself back from the situation because there's a little bit of fear coming up for you from the past. So for you, just getting a lot of those yellows, even like with our food, we can use colour to clear our chakras as well. So, getting into your lemons, getting into you wearing yellow as well, just clearing that powerhouse, because, our solar plexus is our powerhouse, and that's what's going to drive us forward to the next step. So being able to do that is really, really important. Spiritual gifts. Oh, good question. All right, let's pull a card, shall I? And you smudge. Yeah, so white sage is a beautiful way. When I first started working with energy, which was in a really profound way about 3 years ago, my husband nearly died and I was forced through that gate. So I've done psychosomatic therapy, I've done Reiki, I'm a massage therapist, certified money coach. So I've done a whole lot of things. I've just done what feels right in my heart, and I've always followed what I love, and I think it's really important that we remember to honour ourselves too, especially when we're around other people, because often, we're scared to speak up and speak our truth, and quite often, we're reluctant to actually show our gifts and fear that someone's going to try and suppress you, or maybe the fear that they're not going to be able to handle that. They're not going to be able to understand who you are. So Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with the comments here. So, yes, you're asking about your gifts. So let's pull a card. Oh, had one pop out, so it's always good when that happens. And actually had two of them come out. They're telling me anyway, before I'm even reading this and showing you, they're telling me you got the gift of sight. So you can actually foresee things that are going to happen already, and you've got the sense of knowing. So the sense of knowing is actually a really hard one when you're just getting familiar with your own psychic powers, and there's a lot of doubt that kind of comes up with that at times as well. So for you, it's really about trusting that knowing, okay? Because, you know, you can be with friends and have a conversation, you might just say something and then they go, how do you know that? And you can just go, well, I just know. Because you do. You've got this really, really strong inner urge and really good vision for dreams as well. I'm not sure if you're getting a lot of dreams and stuff coming through, but for you, you've got that gift of foresight. So I think that's something that you're going to develop a lot more, and then you're going to be able to share that with other people as well. So very nice. So you're asking about your gifts. I got Zana came up for you, and I also had Celeste come up, which is okay. So both of those, I'm sensing there's been a little bit of friction for you as well, so that's why you've been holding back. There's been someone in your corner who's supposed to be your support player that hasn't actually been helping you support your spiritual gifts, so that's why you've kept them a little bit locked in the box, and you're not so trusting on that in a sense of knowing. So I hope that's kind of helped that for you, PS, if that's cleared that up for you. Kiri would love a reading. Awesome. I'll give you a card and have a little look-see what's coming up for you, Kiri. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys, your gifts are. Where are you on your spiritual journey? You know, it's what you guys are wanting to know more about. Perhaps that I can bring in and give you some beautiful information about. I'm naturally a healer, but since COVID I jumped on to do this energy work through the computer, which for me is a totally new platform. I had Windows XP back in March, just to give you an idea. I wasn't a techie girl at all, so this is a whole new way of communicating for me. So I really appreciate your patience and your time and energy too, guys. So that's really cool. Okay, so the card I got for you, Ray. There we go, sitting in the dark here. It says yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind and spiritual growth right now. I'm also seeing trees. You're missing the outdoors. I feel like you're craving that nature. You're a real nature spirit. Can kind of see the fairies and getting out with the trees as well. You know, go out there and hug a tree and get that energy back from nature. Watching even things on TV that are nature-based is going to help if you're struggling. I don't know whether you're in the lockdown kind of situation or not, but really grounding your energy as well. So I'm just feeling for you that you need to do a little bit more grounding at the moment. I know a lot of us are getting stuck in our heads with our thoughts of the what ifs, and it's really important that we're really present right now as well. So just clearing your mind, you know, using that meditation, doing your dream work, setting your intentions, and just being in that space of just in a knowing that, you know, you can download whenever you need to, just by going out to nature and connecting, taking a couple of nice big deep breaths, using your yoga if you do practice yoga. I think it's something you've been thinking about doing it. Just, you know, jump on YouTube, salute the sun, do some really basic stretching and connecting and really amping that up for you, because I think that's really important for your nature spirit that you've got within you. I can see a lot of animal spirits around you as well, so that's really important way for you to amp up your energy as well and top yourself up. So I hope that's helpful. Kiri, that was for. Who have we got? Denise. what can you do to open them up for if they're blocked, DJ? So crystals are a really fantastic way. You can just channel white light as well. So just lie down, get yourself in a really peaceful, quiet space, and practice that diaphragmatic breathing, you know, our yoga breathing, because breath is what connects us to spirit as well. So when you're first starting out, you want to be lightening your body as much as you can, right? So that's why we're always talking about detoxing, whether that's your emotions, your food, whatever it is, just being able to lighten that spirit within this physical body. So that's something that you can do just by, you know, getting rid of all the chemicals in your environment, just for your chakras alone. Yeah, just use that white light, connect with your energy, connect with your spirit guides as well. Send a prayer out and ask them to come in and help you. So, you know, before I started this session, I brought my spirit guides in as well, and that's some of the meditation work I love doing with my clients as well, is I take people through and teach them how to self-heal, and it's a beautiful process of teaching people how to get back to themselves. And it doesn't matter what stage of your journey that you're in spiritually, you're going to unlock some more gifts to your deepest sense of self, you know. And what does that mean? That means you've got some superpowers coming your way, which is really cool. It's like treasure hunting. It can be lots of fun. So, you know, unlocking those chakras is really key. It's really important. So it's all about getting that flow, getting that energy flowing again for you as well. Getting throat for you, Denise. I think that's where you're getting stuck at the moment. So, you know, throat is all about communication. So opening that up, whether journaling, I'm seeing you journaling. So maybe get yourself a book and start journaling your thoughts and what's happening for you right now, because I think you've got a really important story that you need to be telling people as well. That's going to help inspire. So, Angela, would love a reading. I connect with nature to lift my energy. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I got one jumping out for you. So, Asaya. So, Asaya it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. So, you know, these are obviously angel cards, so you've got Angel Asaya with you. I think you were thinking about doing a venture outdoors. You mentioned outdoors in your comments there, but I'm also seeing you working with youth, and I think you had an idea that you were working on, and before COVID it's kind of put a spanner on the works, so you're kind of having to think now about ways that you can do that within this new paradigm of what's happening in the world. So I can see you working with schools. I'm not sure if you're doing that already, but I can see that that's going to be maybe potentially the new idea, new venture that you're coming through. But I really feel that it's connected with the youth. It's connected with physical activity outdoors, and that's kind of the direction I can see you moving in. And I feel that's really going to be within your heart space as well. It's going to be something that suits you. So I hope that's helpful. Sandy, thanks for joining us. Yes, certainly you can have a card. Thank you everyone on here. So, so how many people use dreams here? I'd love to know if you guys do a lot of dream work already. You know, Indigenous cultures around the world, there is so much dream work, and you know, being this time of the night with the moon, I thought, why not talk about our dreams and what they mean? So dreams are a really key way that spirit connects with us as well, and that's when our subconscious relax and we get into that theta wave in our brain cycle, and then we can really truly let ourselves go. You know, some of you probably astral travel, some of you have been to parallel universes, but understanding how before you go to sleep you can set your intentions, use your breath work, connect with your crystals or your oils or colours or sound, whatever you love, and using that as a gateway to unlock more for you. So that's really, really powerful. So Sandy, I have got Sonia. Ooh, okay. Have you had someone pass over recently? I have got Sonia has come out for you. I bring you a message from a deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Okay, obviously the card coming through there, as I said, I'm more of a healer than a clairvoyant, but I am seeing a woman. I'm feeling like you've had someone pass over really quite recently within the last 6 months. It's come as a little bit of a shock for you at that time, and she's wanting you to know that everything is okay. She's smiling and she's got flowers, so I don't know if she was a bit of a gardener as well. She's just saying, I'm happy here, I'm at peace here. So that's what I'm seeing, a great big smile and glasses. So I don't know if that's someone that you know, someone that rings a bell for you, or whether I'm totally off key, but that is what is coming through for me. So I hope that's helpful for you, Sandy. But I'm just feeling such a sense of peace and reassurance coming through, just connecting with that card and that energy there. So I hope that brings you some peace as well. Mandy, can I please have a card? Yes, you may please have a card. You certainly can. I think so many of us are looking for guidance at the moment, aren't we? We're so kind of lost with everything that's happening and the way things are flowing. But I think now's a really good time to rejuvenate our souls as well. And quite often we get so busy that we don't want to hear, or we don't want to see maybe some truths that we sweep under the carpet sometimes. And so let's just use this energy constructively for ourselves as well. So a card for you, Mandy. Ooh. Sorry, I'm holding off. I'm having a hold out. I do love Mystique though. I hope you can see that. It's a beautiful black horse. And it says, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Ooh, okay. I think this is a relationship for you as well. Someone fairly close to you. And you've been holding yourself back. You've been putting things on pause, and you're just getting reassurance now that you keep on going. So I feel what you've been doing is a fairly fresh, fairly new venture for you. So this is just a reassurance that you're on the right track. And, you know, I think there might be a little bit of tension and friction coming from another person who's trying to take you down and give you a little bit of flack and stick at the moment. But it's just reassurance for you to keep going, Mandy, and that you're on the right track. Keep going after what you want. Keep your dreams alive. So awesome. Tanya. Oh, thanks, Holly. That's lovely. Let's see what we got for you, Tanya. Okay, someone's tipping me on shoulder. 2 in a row. What are the chances of that? Oh, okay. For you, it's been about confidence. So, Tanya, I'm feeling a tap on the back, and they're telling me you've always felt like you've had no one behind you. You've always felt like there hasn't really been that support system for you, and you haven't really had that faith in yourself. And they're just wanting me to tell you that they're right behind you. They always have been here behind you, and you've known that, and you've felt them at times, but and now it's time to really embrace them and really start using your spiritual guides to help drive your information. I'm seeing this now, and you speaking your truth out to more people as well, to really start lifting that leadership role up to the next level is where you need to go for yourself. So I hope that's helpful. Keep going. Keep bringing that sunshine into the world. That's what we need. So that's awesome. Oh, thank you, Holly. Sandy, my chakra's blocked and can I have a card? Ooh. Oh geez, I got one flying out my couch. Sorry, excuse me 1 second. I'll be back. Oh, you wouldn't believe that. Honestly, that just flew out then. And would you believe that 3 in a row? I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Honestly, I'm shuffling the cards. So you're asking it also about your chakras. I'm getting this on the back of my head now. I just want to see what that's about. Do you feel like someone, this is a funny question, Sam, do you feel like someone's been tapping you on the back of your head lately and saying, oi, and then you've been turning around and there's been nothing there? I kind of, I'm feeling like you're opening up in a whole new way for yourself, and you're a little bit like you're walking over a rocky riverbed and you're just not sure about your feet at the moment. You're not too sure about your footing, and you're trying to find your way, and you're trying to do that in a way that you really want to serve. You're someone who really wants to please, and I think you're maybe, I don't know if you're a woman of religious faith as well as spiritual faith, but there's a real sense of duty around what you want to do as well, and so that's why you've been feeling so shaky on your feet. So, yeah, what they're telling me to do. I can see the stones going like this. I can see them moving apart and then parting them for you. So as you're walking forward now, you're going to find that path's going to be a lot easier for you. So make many more steps and go along your way as you are. Well done. TJ, oh, that's a challenging one. That's all right, put me on the spot. What are my spiritual gifts, if I have any, please? This will be interesting. Okay, let's pull a card, eh? See, connect with your guides. I'm feeling Egyptian High Priestess for you, just connecting with your name and your energy, DJ. So you're a very old soul. You've got a lot of wisdom. You've got a lot of knowledge with you as well. Very, very strong in your intellect, and you're always feeding your mind as well with your creative ideas. So that's really, really important for you. I'm hearing truth. You're asking what your spiritual gifts are, and it relates to finding people's truth, I feel. You're someone who doesn't, I'm hearing, doesn't take any bullshit. So you don't take any bullshit. You actually can call people out for what they are. So you've got a really in tune ability to see through the veil, and you will go straight to the heart of the matter as well, and you do it in a really loving way, and a really direct way that people find really refreshing. So you're probably someone who does quite a lot of counselling, maybe for your friends and family, coaching, sensing that kind of thing. So a great communicator as well. And sound healing. I'm hearing sound healing. So I'm not sure if you're doing that right now. If you're thinking about doing that, that's probably something that is going to be a good stead for you. Oh, okay. We've got a new card, people. You'll be pleased to hear that. Daniel. So I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. So marriage is obviously also about starting new relationships and ventures as well. So I'm thinking this is in a work sense for you. I think you're doing a lot of exploring and networking. I'm seeing like spider web going out, and so you're connecting and building a new presence for yourself and building a new brand and new connections with people as well. So you're kind of laying those foundations for the spiritual work that you know that you want to do. So I hope that's helpful for you. It's good. I'd love a reading. Beautiful Bianca, your turn for a reading if you are still here. Oh, okay. Love it when they do that. They're all jumping out tonight, so that's a good sign. Okay, so patience. So patience, now is the time to learn, study and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Oh, you've got such a big heart. I think I can, just seeing such a sensitive, giving soul who wants to give so much, but just feeling like you don't really have the knowledge behind you right now to back it up. So they're showing me a lot. You're doing a lot of study, a lot of learning, a lot of online learning as well, and modelling, watching a lot of people at the moment and trying to find that direction that you want to go on for yourself. So, you know, you're in the beautiful space here to do that and finding what really resonates in your heart space as well. So study-wise, oh, okay. I'm hearing healthcare, so I don't know if you've thought about going into healthcare. No, not necessarily nursing. More, I don't know if you've got a scientific mind. I'm almost seeing like the biology side of it, the microorganism side of it, almost going into understanding healthcare in that sense, in that real scientific understanding of how you can heal the body with that DNA level. I think that's something that's probably going to be something that may interest you. I'd be interested to know if that rings a bell for you. That's what I'm hearing. So I hope that's giving you a little bit of help with that. But keep your eyes out, obviously, for signs that come across your path. So that's the other beautiful thing about dream work is once you set your intentions, then you just have to be aware of what comes across your path as well. So if any of you have read A Celestian Prophecy, of course, or the 10th Insight, you'll understand how you may have a conversation with someone that opens another door for you, or you might bump into a stranger you haven't seen for a long time and they might have a piece of information you need, or, you know, there might be some sort of opportunity comes up for you, and that's a sign that that's the direction that you need to be going on. So keep an eye out for that in relation to that study for you, Bianca, and see what comes up. Nick, yes, you may have a... Oh, sending lots of healing to you ladies tonight too, by the way. Anyone who's in this group. I'm feeling a lot of you are feeling a lot suffocated at the moment. You poor things. And restricted, so maybe do some singing or screaming if that's easier. Maybe out in the public, in the forest somewhere, you know, even in the shower. Shower is always good. About a couple of tunes in the car, something like that. All right, Nick, let's see what comes up for you. No. All right, Carissa, that has come up for you. So you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Yeah, yeah, we all love happiness. We all want to be on the road to happiness, and I feel this has been a hard road for you to get to that point. I feel you've learned a lot of lessons, and you've had a lot of hard lessons as well, and you know, feeling a real piercing in my heart for you, and that you've had a lot of people exploit you and let you down in the past when really you were giving everything that you could. You've been misconstrued sometimes with your communications, I feel, and I think for you it's a new cycle in your home front as well. So I think there's a lot of transition going on as well. There's a little bit of a seesaw action as you're trying to decide what your equilibrium is right now, what's going to be your best heart space, what's going to serve you the best. And you know, sometimes it's just about feeling all those times. Just really take that space to feel into it and meditate and have a chat to your guides about it as well, because it's going to be quite a big and profound decision for you to make, and it's I'm hearing it may already have been made, so I'd be interested to see how you get on with that. But just trust yourself. Again, you know, it's a little bit feeling a little bit uncertain because just trust the universe is going to be there for you, because I think sometimes that we forget that we have our whole team of spirit guides behind us, and we feel really lonely in those really difficult moments, and we think, oh, I don't want to be by myself in case that's, it's going to be really hard. And it's just important to remember that you've got a whole crew supporting you as well. So everybody here does, which is cool. Sandy, okay, do I have a gift? Oh, yes, we all have gifts. Of course we do. Let's have a look what your gift is. And that's what I love, is that everybody has got this beautiful gift. It may not, it's more than one, but you may only discover one this lifetime, but it's up to you to unlock them. It's like, unlocking a little treasure chest every time you find a new gift. And once you start connecting with spirit and trusting that things are as they are, and meeting people in a space of pure love and not judgment, then you can really connect in a whole new way and unlock some really cool, amazing experiences. And the power of thought of thinking, oh, okay, and asking as well. That's a really important thing. Knowing that you are worth asking, that you're allowed to ask the universe for whatever you want and not feel guilty about it. So that's really, really important too. Sandy, I'm just seeing like the ostrich with the head buried in the sand as I'm doing these cards. I think you're just really needing that little bit of a nudge and a little bit of a push. And I think you found your gift quite some time ago, but for some reason you have been I'm hearing punishing yourself because you didn't think you were ready. This feels like a karmic thing that's come through from another lifetime for you. So you might need to look at doing some karmic release work for that. Sorry, I just had one go crazy and pop out all by itself. There he goes. That's Francesca. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So that's been your biggest ball and chain, shall we say. It's been the biggest anchor for you, is that self-doubt. So I want you to do, we hear it all the time, do a vision board though. That's going to be something that's really useful for you, and it's really going to help clarify what it is that you truly want. So whether you go through magazines, if you're that tactile kind of person, and just cut out what it is you want in all, areas of your life. And that's the other thing, is getting that balance between our relationships, our health, our financial situation, our work goals, and, our family, of course. And being able to get all of those parts working together, because often some of even the most successful people still have an area of their life that isn't quite serving them correctly as well. So I think for you, once you feel you've got all those pieces put together in the right space for you, then that's when you're really going to accelerate and really open up that gift. You want to know what it is? I'm seeing like fireworks going off, which is interesting. I'm just asking them what that's about, and they're saying ignite, ignite, ignite. So that's what I can see. I don't know if you've got that charismatic, gregarious. I'm kind of feeling that party kind of energy as well. You're that kind of person who really gets people outside of themselves as well, and you really push them outside their comfort zones. And I can kind of see those fireworks going off. So that's a really beautiful gift, is being able to actually get people to break down their skin, shed their skin, get rid of all those inhibitions, and actually be truly free. So I think that is what's resonating for me with you. So I hope that resonates as well. I'm just going back through the comments here, team, so just bear with me. Oh, you beautiful people here joining me. Thank you so much. And I'll just... Please, may I have a car? Yes. Yes, you may. that's supposed to say card, Pauline. Sorry, I've only just clicked us having a blonde moment. I thought you were being funny, but you're actually just being serious. Sorry, you wanted a card. But I do like the manifesting. We should all put something we want down in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys put later on. Have a read. Okay, so we've got Bethany. So Bethany, when you take excellent care of yourself, everyone benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath, or a pedicure. Okay, you've been running yourself ragged, I think. I feel like you've just been going boing, 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 you know, in the pinball machine, bouncy, bouncy, bouncing one thing to the next, and you really need to get back to what it was. I feel like you've been trying to make up for lost time, if that makes sense, in the last sort of 2 or 3 months. So what often happens with our body is we get really tired after that 3 month kind of, we can go for 3 months and then we get kind of hit the wall. So it's really important for you right now. I kind of feel like you're at that stage that you really need to get that self-love happening. So go book yourself a massage, or, you know, go shopping, or get your hair done, or do something that makes you feel amazing. It might just be having a cup of tea outside in the peace and quiet. So whatever's going to float your boat, as they say, and make you feel really, really nurtured and nourished, and actually get people doing something for you for a change, because I can kind of feel like you're running around after everybody else a little bit, and you can kind of empower them to do a bit more for themselves. So I hope that's been of help for you, Pauline. Oh, you love the reading. Thank you. Bianca's here. Awesome. Oh, I don't know how to say your name. Sorry. And it's a bit dark. Is it Shayati? I might beg your pardon if I'm mispronouncing that. I'm getting that on the back of the head at the moment. That's okay. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. I do my best. I'm great with energy. Just don't like labels. Right. Who have we got for you, my lovely? They're telling me to tell you to open up and listen. So this is what I'm hearing. That's Fiona. So Fiona says, now that you ask the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Okay, so you're another one who wants to punish themselves, haven't really felt like you deserved it. They want to talk to you. They're busting to talk to you, actually. They've got some new information that they need to get through to you. It's an important message as well. So they're really wanting you to hear it. No, they're not going to tell me. I'm asking them if they're going to pass it on for me, but you've got this really strong protection around you as well. So they've been with you through the thick and thin of it. That's what I'm hearing, thick and thin. You know, protecting you and looking after you as well, and you know that, but you've feel like you've gone off the, you know, you've kind of blocked it. There's been some hurt recently, and that's the reason why, and they're really saying, hey, need to come back to that heart space, need to start communicating with us again, please. So they can give you that next message that you need, and just, you know how to do it. If you don't, just reach out to me and give me a PM. I'd be more than happy to help. Gail would love a card. Awesome. Now, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get through as many as I can, but I've only got like 10% battery left. I'd stay on here all night, but I have no solar power out here or electrics, so... As I said, I am on the west coast of the South Island of New Zealand, back to the hillbilly stages. But that's all good, it is what it is. So I'm doing a beautiful card for Gail, and maybe if I just speed them up, hopefully I'll get through you all. I stopped talking so much. Layla, beautiful. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Ooh, okay. So you've had a situation at the moment. You're trying to process it. So I think this is what this is all about for you. So you're needing some clarity on how to move through that as well. So you're going to get that when you get out and ground yourself as well. So your thoughts are overriding at the moment. You really need to feel it. So the logical mind's, kind of kicked into high gear. And I just feel like you need to just relax, feel into yourself again. Maybe just go sit by the water, use the negative ions from the waves crashing to help clear all that negative energy, because that's what waves do. So even get some ocean meditation music on and just ask yourself that question about that situation. And do that before you lie down and relax. And then just see and feel that within your body. When you're looking for your answer, trust it's going to flow through, and see what information and whether what you hear, see, feel, sense. That's going to help give you that guidance. If you use pendulums, of course, pendulum's another really awesome way. You can get a yes/no answer for that. I'm hearing no for you. But honestly, do that self-reflection as well, because everything is our own journey. Of course, I am only here just, giving what guidance I can, but it's really important you guys get into your own heart space, connect with your guides as well, and just get that real clarity, because they can be funny, our spirit guides. Sometimes they want to tell us stuff, and sometimes they play with us. So it all depends. It keeps us on our toes, which is fun. Okay, Nick, yes, I will give you a card. Ooh, patience. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you'll synthesize your knowledge into action. Okay, time to move from doing to thinking. That's what I'm hearing. They're saying you've been providing. I feel like you've been the provider. You've had a lot of financial pressure on you in the past, and this is actually an opportunity now for you to actually start the new year, nourishing that mind of yours as well, and doing. Don't know if you do NLP. I just heard NLP. If that's something that you've been drawn to or thought about doing in the past, even psychology, I'm not sure. It's something going to be mind orientated with your studies, so it's going to be about understanding how the power of our thoughts and our words, affect ourselves and our energy. I think that's something that's really close to your story and your heart as well. So I hope that's helpful, Nick. You're welcome, Bianca. You're welcome. Susan, I would love a card, please. Awesome. Oh, you're welcome. Whoever's got feeling like someone's got a headache here too. Someone's had a bit of migraine. Has someone got a migraine on here at the moment? Just whoever that is, just sending love, sending some healing to you right now. All right, so this is for Susan. They're all jumping out. I love it when that happens. All right, Carissa. Another one. You're at the end of the cycle in your life. Call again your angels to comfort you and to guide you in the next step. Happiness awaits you now. It's funny, isn't it, when you got so many cards and the energies are so connected sometimes when we're in the same space. It's beautiful how things get all connected. I'm hearing stop frowning. It's almost like someone's talking to me. Stop frowning, stop frowning. Tell her to stop frowning so much. You need to put a smile on your face. That's what's coming through. That's what I'm hearing for you right now. Okay, you've been feeling it? Yeah, okay, so you have been feeling a real sense of loss. Obviously that's a cycle that you've been going through, so you've been going through this real sense of deep sense of loss, and it's been through your connections with you know, those role models that you've had in your life in the past. So you've been doing I feel a lot of reflection work as well at the moment, a lot of processing, so understanding how our origins and our beginnings can impact, you know, our experiences to make us who we are. So you've been going back through that process, and I think you've been finding a real sense of it and a peace now with everything that's happened to you in the past and everything that you've experienced, and you're really reaching that next level of acceptance. So that's beautiful. So I hope that's helpful. Oh, Pauline, sunflowers. I love sunflowers. Lots of flowers. Gotta love the flowers. Yes, you may have a card. Looks like all you ladies are up late tonight too as well, so that's awesome. Alright, Azure. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Sure, Pauline. Okay, so I'm just hearing that I seen two paths. You're choosing two different directions where you've been wanting to move in the moment, and you've been feeling like the little rat, the little hamster going around the hamster wheel. And so you're trying to evaluate whether you go through the path that you know, which you're comfortable with, or whether you're actually going to back yourself and go down a whole new venture as well. So now's definitely the time to do it. So, right, you know, tonight's a perfect night to do a burning ceremony, get rid of any fears as well. Write them down and just burn them, bury them, get rid of them. From residual energy that's come through from past experiences for you. So that's been what's been that little niggle for you as well, a little bit of a doubt, a little bit of uncertainty, a little bit of feeling like you've had no guidance as well. So just remember to ask for guidance and know that you will get it, and trust that you were, you know, this seems to be the word that keeps coming out tonight, trusting. This is probably my message for everyone tonight. Just trust yourselves, and you deserve abundance. So go for it. Latoya. Excellent. Pauline, you're a screamer. Awesome. All right. Latoya. So I've got, it's a beautiful one too. I've got Maya's coming for you. So schooling, study and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. Okay, so I'm feeling like I'm trapped in a cage. I think that's how you've been kind of feeling up to date, and you're feeling a little bit frustrated with the whole system and how everything's been happening for you, but I'm hearing just have a little bit more patience, just give it a little bit more time, and you're going to get your freedom soon. So just persevere with it. Sometimes our lessons are to just persevere and to really see what the lesson is right now in that moment. So sometimes the lesson is just that perseverance. So timing's not quite right for you. I'm feeling next year there's going to be a change and a big shift in that energy for you now. But at the moment you're kind of in this incubation stage, and then things are really going to start accelerating for you as well. So I hope that's helpful. Pauline, yes, you may have a card. Alright, I think sorry, my phone was just doing a little bloop bloop thing. I was just seeing what there was. Righty, another. You guys are good. Every card's flying. I don't think I've had so many cards fly out the pack at me at once. So, Grace and Antoinette to help heal the situation. See the other person's point of view with compassion. Okay, I'm feeling like this is a work colleague. I'm feeling that this is a little bit of a power struggle, a bit of a control struggle. You're not feeling heard and you're not feeling appreciated in that dynamic. You know, sometimes that can be just as easy as getting a thank you or getting an acknowledgement or, you know, just getting a pat on the back. And sometimes that's all that we need. And you've been taking on a lot of extra stress for that as well, so you feel like it's well deserved. So, you know, this is about for you recognition and getting the attention that you deserve. So that, you know, you're owning now the beauty of your self-worth and you're taking that to the next level. So you need to say that as well. So you need to be brave enough to put that into action now and actually approach this person in a loving and gentle kind of way, but also being forthright with what you own and being able to say, hey, this is what I bring to the party, this is what I'm contributing, and I need you to recognise that for me. Yeah, because I feel like there's the power playing you at the moment as well, and you're quite aware of that, and so by voicing it, that's going to really help bring that energy back into your spell. I think my phone is just about to die on me, but I do appreciate you all being here, and what I will do is if I've missed anyone, I will go back through the comments later hard and give you a little bit of guidance. So I appreciate everyone for tuning in and being here, and we'll talk about next week. Please just let me know and I'll be more than happy to connect with you guys again then. So until then, I am going to post actually in the comments below, I am running a dream challenge starting on Friday. It's for 5 nights and we do a guided meditation each night, and this is the process week self. So I'm just asking for a $20 donation. If you can't afford it, that's okay as well. You're more than welcome to join in, and that's a really beautiful way to connect with your spiritual guides and connect to the messages in your dreams and open up those beautiful gifts so we can all get our superpowers going, get this telepathy happening and unlock all that we have trapped within us. So if you're keen to give that a go, I would love to connect with you on Friday. If I don't see you, I will catch up with you. Remember to manifest what it is you love and keep yourself uplifted and in a happy space. So love to all of you, and I'll catch you next time. See ya. Bye.